Time now for the men's 400 relay, the world record 2:54.29. UCLA, the only team under 3 minutes in the college ranks. And in lane 4, Baylor trying to do the trick they've always tried to do, go under 3 minutes. Never seem to be able to do it. They've had great relay teams, Craig, for decades.
Earlier this season, Baylor, in winning a big relay championships, as we see that they'll start in lane 4, ran 3:00.97. It seemed that by the end of the year they'd be ready to run under that 3-minute barrier, but
and here we go.
We'll see if anyone pushes them to that today.
Baylor, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Clemson, and Iowa.
Baylor's leadoff man, Michael Ford. He'll hand off to Raoul Howard, who ran an outstanding race in the Southwest Conference Championships, but didn't make the final in the 400 meters here. Then to Darrin Strong, and the anchor man will be Marlon Ramsey. Here's the George Mason leadoff, Paul Henry. Oklahoma, another very strong team in this race.
Good news about Raoul Howard is that he won't be tired from having run the 400 meters earlier. Marlon Ramsey, who will run anchor for the Baylor, was only 7th in the 400 and has been hurt throughout the season. Could hurt their chances to go under 3 minutes.
Coach Clyde Hart just having generations of great 400-meter runners at Baylor, including the most famous graduate of Baylor, Michael Johnson, who will try to win the unprecedented double for a male athlete at the Olympics of 400 meters and 200 meters.
Right now it appears in lane 5 to be Oklahoma, and out in 8, that's Iowa as they hand off. They will run as with the women. First part of the second leg in lanes, then they will break for the pole off the turn. And for Baylor, Ford, 46.1. Not an auspicious beginning when you're trying to go under 3 minutes.
But a very aggressive turn run by Raoul Howard. Howard ran 44.74 at the Southwest Conference Championships. And he runs right for the lead, taking over from Ryan Kite from Oklahoma. But Kite has plenty of run left in him. This will be quite a battle down the home stretch. Now we'll see how handoffs can make a difference even in this race. The guy taking the baton wants to have a good run out, wants to extend the run of the runner. And good handoffs for both teams.
Oklahoma handing off first. That's Justin Chapman of Oklahoma in the lead from Baylor. Baylor not used to being behind at this point in their race. 45.6 for Ryan Kite of Oklahoma. Now there goes Darrin Strong of Baylor back into the lead. But Oklahoma right there.
Darrin Strong running well at this point.
Oklahoma and Kentucky right there, though. This is a bit of a surprise. Baylor normally well out in front at this point as they're coming down to the final exchange. It's Baylor, followed by Oklahoma, and then Kentucky as Baylor goes to Marlon Ramsey. And let's see what he has left.
And Ramsey doing the right thing, going out quickly.
So it's Baylor, Oklahoma. That's Southern, not Kentucky, in third. But Ramsey stretching out the lead. Won a gold medal as part of the men's 4x400 relay at the World Championships last summer in Sweden.
When you said it, that so much relay experience at Baylor, he gained that extra experience running for the U.S. team. And all the pride that Baylor has in these relays, he might not have had the perfect season for him, but he's going to lead Baylor to another NCAA title in the 4x4.
So Ramsey and Baylor finished first, a little over 3:01. Oklahoma second, and George Mason and Greg Haughton leaning in for the third place.
43.97 on the anchor leg for Haughton. So he makes up for his so-so second place finish in the 400 meters with a big relay carry for Mason. That will take them into second place in the team standing.
44.4 for Marlon Ramsey on that anchor for Baylor. Ramsey, just a sophomore, has a couple more years for Clyde Hart at Baylor. Let's watch this finish as Greg Haughton knocks Nakia Hogan off his feet as he finishes third in that 4x400. 6 points for George Mason, which will vault them into second place overall in the team title. But they're the Baylor Bears winning another NCAA title in the 4x400. The Baylor Bears, with their 4th title in 7 years. George Mason's 3rd place finish moves them from 3rd place to 2nd place in the overall team standings, but it was Arkansas's day as they notched their 5th consecutive team title. That's it from down here on the track.